Welcome to another Kling AI video tutorial. Before we open Kling AI, let me explain why the new function with start and end frame is so useful. Before, we could only use an image and the video started with that image, then the AI decided based on the prompt in what direction to move the camera. But with the option to add the last frame, now the AI is guided to the end frame and we can control the output better and tell a better story. Plus, we can make longer videos. So by using that first and end frame, we can get a video like this one. As you can see, it started with that simple scene and we introduced the character into the scene, but not just any character, the character I decided I wanted when I added the last frame. So the video stopped here, but what if I want a longer video? Well, I can use that end frame as the first or starting frame now, and then add a new image for the end frame so we have a continuation of that video. Let me show you how you can do that on the Kling AI website. You go to the Video tab, and now you can see on the last model you have start and end frames in green as a new function. That means model 2.1 supports this function, and before it switched to 1.6 and it wasn't supported. So now you can upload a start frame and also an end frame. Let's click on Start Frame and upload an image. I will upload that last image where the video I showed ended. Then I click on the end frame and upload the frame where the knight took the chalice and went to the right, like preparing to leave. So it should start in this position and then move in that direction. If you are wondering how I get consistent results, I use the Quen model. You can also try Nano Banana or Flux Context. Now we need a prompt. Let's see if DeepSeek is good enough. It will analyze those images, start thinking, and give me what it thinks is best. But I want more control, so I tell it what I want to happen, and then it gives me another prompt. If I like the response, I can click on the Use Prompts button, and it will be added to the left. I will turn off sound effects since they are not always good quality. Then I will go with Professional mode, set it to 5 seconds, and click on Generate. Now the task is submitted, and usually it takes around 2 minutes to generate that video. You can generate multiple videos while you wait. Let's see what we got. The knight takes the chalice and goes exactly how I wanted, to the right, and ends in the position I wanted. It doesn't always work on the first try, but I can work with this video. Let me delete the start and end frames, and let's do a continuation of the video. This time I will take where it ended and use that as the first frame. For the end frame, I want it to go out through the door. Now I will go back to DeepSeek and use this stop button. Then I write what I want to do and in what order. I got a prompt, let's use that, and now I can generate. After 2 minutes, we got this video. So he put the chalice in the bag, but not in the bag I wanted. Maybe the prompt wasn't detailed enough. Then he goes to the door, and the transition is pretty smooth if the environment is very similar. The next scene is a little bit more complex because the environment is different. One is inside and one is outside. So the first frame will be the one going out the door, and the last frame will be on a horse. Then I use the same process with DeepSeek for the prompt, and I generate the video. The result is this. It looks like the AI decided to take a shortcut to the horse. It's kind of funny how it turned out, but let's see if we can do it better. I will go to ChatGPT 5 since it is a little smarter. I will add the same 2 images and then ask for a video prompt for Kling AI for this transition. I explain the process, how I want to go out the door and then jump on the horse. ChatGPT gave me a nice long and detailed prompt. So I will copy that prompt, go to Kling AI, paste the prompt there, and generate again to see if it can do it better. Let's also try with 10 seconds so it has enough time to go out the door and get to the horse. Let's check the result for the 5-second video first. It goes out the door, the horse is coming, and then he jumps on the horse. But because of those mountains that were different, it made a transition that wasn't really natural. Still, it is a complex scene to transition. Now let's check the 10-second video to see if it did better. It has the same problem with the transition, so it would have worked better if the horse had gone into the distance instead of turning around, and if it had the same mountains. To make sure I have all the videos the same size, I made all my images at 1920 to 1080 pixels. When you generate with AI, some sizes are different, so I always upscale and crop them to that exact size. Now that I have all those videos, I added them to CapCut, one after another, and let's see if they continue nicely so we can create a smooth, long video. So we just got a 25-second video by combining multiple videos, and you can make it as long as you want. Back to ChatGPT, I will upload a single image this time, and I want to create a loopable ambience video with the night sitting by a burning fire. I will ask ChatGPT for a prompt and mention that I want a static camera and a loopable ambience, and it gave me a prompt. Now I can go to Kling AI, upload that image as the starting frame, and for the end frame I will add the same image so I can create a loop, starting and ending with the same frame. I can also pick that from history instead of uploading if I go to the Uploads tab and just select it from there and confirm. Then I paste the prompt ChatGPT gave me, and let's generate a 5-second video to see if it works. We got our video, but one of the problems is that sometimes things don't move as you expect and you can get a static video. For some images it works, for some it doesn't, and you get static results. In this case, only the fire is moving, but it is loopable. Let's see if we can improve this. Now I will ask for another prompt, but this time I will specify how the subject is moving. Usually, it is easier to animate things that are closer to the camera, clear subjects, while things further in the background are more likely to stay static. Now, the cool part of having the same frame is that you can chain all the videos together since they all start and end with the same frame. Let's check the result. Now we have the knight's head moving and also the fire moving, so I can work with that to create a loopable video. Back in CapCut, I added the video where the head is moving. Then I added the second video where only the fire was moving. That way, I was able to use both videos and maybe later create another video where he puts wood on the fire or takes off the helmet or something else, so you can build loopable videos. There is another way to get loopable videos without risking static images. For example, I want to use this scene with the skeleton raising its hand. I will add the image in ChatGPT, then ask for a prompt where the skeleton raises its hand and tries to touch the knight. Let's take that prompt and paste it into Kling AI. Here I will upload that image as a starting frame and no end frame. I will show you how to make it loopable after. The result is this one, where the skeleton raises its hand. In theory, you could duplicate the video and reverse it to make it go back, but that doesn't always look natural, and things like smoke or fire will move in reverse. What I do instead is download the video and use a video player that lets me save a frame as an image. I use Media Player Classic for this. I go to the last frame in the video, then from File I save that as an image and give it a name. Now, back to Kling, I will start with the image I just saved. For the end image, I will use the same image we started the last video with, so we create a loop. It starts with the hand up and ends with the hand down. I will upload both images to ChatGPT and ask for a prompt for that transition. I didn't like the result at first because it still mentioned raising the hand, so I explained that I wanted the hand to go back down instead. It adapted the prompt for me. Let's test that prompt. The result is that the video goes exactly how I wanted, with the hand going back to the original position. Now I can download this video too. In CapCut, I can place both videos so we have a nice loop with the hand raising and then going back down. I can also duplicate the videos, and it will continue naturally from there with the same loop.
If you found this useful, leave a like and a comment to aid this medieval YouTube algorithm. I thank the noble AI titans for their support and all who have joined the membership. Wishing you a most honorable day.